next topic is character manipulation functions used in SQL. So the first function is concat. For the concat function, it requires two inputs. So in this example, the first input is word hello and the second input is word world. And you can see the output. It is one continuous word that is nothing but hello world. So concat function combines two input values and we require both inputs as a string. That is mandatory because this character manipulation functions used only on a string data type or character data type. The second function is substr, that is nothing but substring function. So here I have taken one word hello world and next input is 1 and the second input is 5. It means the first argument is nothing but the input where we want to apply this function, and 1 is nothing but the starting index and 5 is nothing but the ending index. So substring functions strings require characters from entire word. So characters like character on the first index and up to the character on the fifth index. So you can see the result is hello. That is nothing but word hello. So H is on the first position whereas O, small o, is on the fifth position. If you skip the ending index, it means there is no ending index and substring function considers end character of the entire word. The next function is length function. So this function is used to calculate length of the input character data. So the output is 10, means hello world word contains 10 characters. It considers space also. So if the input is hello, then space and then world, our output is nothing but 11. So length function always gives us number data as an output. INSTR, this is the next function. This is in-string function. So what we are going to search in the input? So the first argument is input, that is hello world. And the second argument is the letter or pattern that to be searched or the position of the letter or pattern on particular index. So in a hello world letter, if we search for capital W, so we will be getting 6 as an output. So that capital W, the first appearance of capital W is on the 6th position or it is on the 6th index of the entire word hello world. So it is giving us 6 as an output. The next function is lpad, that is left padding. So see, the first input is salary. Now you can see one thing. In the previous function, the hello world is enclosed in a single quotation mark because that is a character data. Whereas in this lpad function, you can see salary. So salary is nothing but column from the table. And then 10, it is a size and then asterisk sign is there, or you can also say star mark. Okay. So here that star or asterisk is in a single quotation mark. And you can see the output. From the left side, some places are filled with asterisk sign and then we can see 24000. So this 24000 0 is nothing but the actual salary, and the total size of the output is nothing but 10 letters. And that asterisk sign, the position of that asterisk sign is at the left side. Means if salary value is 4 digit or 5 digit or 6 digit, the remaining spaces to complete the size 10, it is filled with asterisk sign. And same with the rpad function, same inputs are there, salary 10 and asterisk sign, but you can see the position of the asterisk sign is at the right side. So 24000 is nothing but the original value for the salary column, and this 5 star or 5 asterisk signs are at the right side to fill the remaining characters. Now the next one is a replace function. You can see the input is in a single quotation mark Jack and Jew, and the second input is J, capital J, and the third input is BL, pattern BL. Both letters are in a capital case. It indicates what? In the Jack and Jew, J get replaced by BL pattern. So the result is black and blue. So where J is present, it gets replaced with BL. So by using this replace function, you can change entire pattern with one letter or a single letter with another pattern. The next function is trim function. So here one word is used, that is nothing but from word. So the first input is pattern or letter that to be trimmed out from the input. So here H, capital H is the word or a letter from hello world. So hello world is nothing but the input. So the outcome of this particular function is hello world. So you can see H over here. That H must be at the end or at the starting of the input. Then only we can trim that particular pattern or that particular character from the input. So these are the character manipulation functions. So let's take one example of these functions. Here one SQL statement is there. Select. The first column is employee ID. Second is concat function, and you can see two inputs are there. First name comma last name. So this first name and last name are the columns from employees table, and you can see after concat function, after one space, name is written. That means whatever the concatenation will be displayed under name column. Then comma, job ID, which is the next column to be displayed. Then length of a last name. So length function, and in a bracket you can see last name is nothing but the input. Comma, next function is a INSTR. So last name, comma, and the next input is A in a single quotation mark, small a. And the column name is simply contains A and question mark. Means if the input contains small a, it will show us the index. If it is not having small a, then we will get 0 as a output. So we are taking all this data from employees table, where substring, that is nothing but SUB-STR function, which is applied on job ID column, and the start index is 4. equal to, in a single quotation mark, capital REP pattern is there. Means if we take job ID's fourth index, that must be matched with R, and we are really don't care about remaining index values because it has no ending index. So if this job ID contains REP pattern, it means we are matching the condition. So you see the output first. Employee IDs are there. So here we are going to display this employee ID as it is. And in the second column, you can see the header is name and that Pat Fee. So Pat is the first name, whereas Fee is the last name. Then Ellen Abel. Ellen is the first name, Abel is the last name. So this concatenation is under one column. Job ID, you can see every job ID contains the REP pattern. Now the next is length of a last name. So last name is F-A-Y. So length is 3. Last name is Abel. So length is 4. Last name is Taylor. The length is 6. Last name is Grant. So length is 5. So you can see the length for the last names. And the next one is contains A. So small a is present in last name of the first input? Yes. And it is on the second position. So we are getting 2. In a Abel, capital A is there but small a is not present. So we are getting 0. In Taylor, it contains A. Again, it is on the second position. And in a Grant, it contains small a, which is on the third position. So this 2, 0, 2, 3, these are the outputs for INSTR function, which is searching of a small a in a last name. So this is how this character manipulation functions work in SQL.